Excuse me a moment, please. I have a 3-minute presentation that will explain what's going on with the Syracuse Corporation Counsel. She has a distinct conflict of interest. She is engaged in severe official misconduct, and I would like to take those 3 minutes. I'm certain the audience will be very interested in what's going on. She is not representing the city. She is not representing the mayor, Sharon Owens. She's representing herself and the Syracuse police, and that is extremely serious. I have the evidence, and I'm asking for 3 minutes to read my presentation as prepared.
It's up to the board whether to grant the form. Well, we're in discussion, so you're going to have to...
Wait till after that.
My position is that she has all this evidence for the 5th District previous community. This is not the forum to present evidence that the court counsel has somehow done something grievous. It's just not the forum.
This is not a grievance. This is my comment section. And you're trying to cut me off because you know that I have evidence against Ms. Katzoff, class of 1, notice the claim I'm filing this week. Which attorney are you, may I ask, so I know? You're an attorney.
My name, if you look up the CRB, the name is right on there.
Why don't you just tell me?
Because we need actually to knock this off so we can actually have a discussion. This has nothing to do with the CRB. You're wasting our time.
The Corporation Counsel is threatening them with personal liability. How does that have nothing to do with her? Okay. So are we not going to have a comment section just to understand?
That has nothing to do with the CRB. The CRB is to handle citizen complaints against the police department.
And that's what I have. I'm asking for my 3 minutes once everyone has it.
3 minutes has got to be towards what's actually going on with the board.
It is what's going on. You haven't allowed me to read it. You're just...
Unfortunately, we are not here to make a decision on what happened with you.
So, okay, so I can understand. You're telling me that if the Citizens Review Board, that a citizen comes with a prepared statement about corruption in the Syracuse Police Department, that when I call the internal affairs, they hang up on me, and I have plenty of evidence. I tape recorded them. There is no access to any source of oversight. And I'm asking to read a
If you don't have any issue with the police department, the police department is under the jurisdiction of the mayor. You need to talk to the mayor about that, about the issues you're having on the call.
No, I have a problem with the evidence for the Citizens Review Board that has a duty to hear me out, is what I'm saying. 3 minutes, and it's probably 2 minutes.
We don't have the time to do that.
You don't have the time?
Where we're at, we're trying to get this resolved about the CRB and our responsibilities and what we...
This is all about the CRB. You just you're not allowing me to speak.
Unfortunately, ma'am, I'm sorry.
Okay, and which you are?
I am the chairman, John.
You are Don.
John.
Yeah, I've sent you emails. Have you received them?
I received your email.
Okay, so that's why the hostility towards me is because of my emails that state that the Citizens Review Board has a duty to proceed and to obtain a separate outside legal counsel because Ms. Katzoff is representing the Syracuse police in corruption.
Thank you for your time.
Okay, well...
I'm sorry. Any other discussion?
Statement of Facts. Introduction. On August 4, 2026, complainant Desiree Yagan attended the scheduled public meeting of the Syracuse Citizens Review Board, CRB. The complainant was present to exercise her First Amendment rights during the designated public comment session by entering a prepared, 3-minute statement into the public record. The prepared statement meticulously documented allegations of official misconduct by Syracuse Corporation Counsel Susan Katzoff and First Amendment retaliation by the Syracuse Police Department, SPD. Respondent Michael Kerwin, ESQ, a licensed attorney and retired SPD Deputy Police Chief serving as a member of the CRB, engaged in a sequence of hostile, evasive, and deceitful actions designed to suppress the complainant's constitutional rights and conceal his professional identity. PDF +1. I. Violation of the First Amendment and arbitrary denial of citizens' right to make 3-minute public statement during CRB comment session. The complainant approached the board politely and formally requested the floor to read a concise, 3-minute prepared presentation regarding acute conflicts of interest and official misconduct. PDF. Despite the session being a designated public forum, Respondent Kerwin and the CRB chairman immediately and arbitrarily reclassified the complainant's public comment as a grievance to manufacture a procedural excuse to deny her the floor. Respondent Kerwin exhibited immediate and unprovoked hostility toward the complainant. Wielding his authority as a board member, Kerwin aggressively commanded the complainant to knock this off. Respondent Kerwin further berated the complainant by stating, "You're wasting our time," explicitly demonstrating an animus-driven intent to silence protected political speech regarding matters of profound public concern. While other citizens were permitted to make public comments at this meeting, the complainant was exclusively and discriminatorily denied her allotted time, constituting a deliberate prior restraint and a violation of her First Amendment rights. 2. Evasive conduct. In response to the respondent's aggressive intervention and suppression of her speech, the complainant reasonably requested the respondent's name for the official record. Despite serving in an official, public-facing capacity on a municipal oversight board, Respondent Kerwin adamantly refused to identify himself to a constituent. Instead of providing his name, the respondent evasively and unprofessionally instructed the complainant to look it up. This refusal to state his identity on the public record was a calculated evasion of transparency, fundamentally incompatible with the standards of conduct required of a public official and an officer of the court engaged in the administration of justice. 3. Misrepresentation of attorney status. During the confrontation, seeking to understand the professional capacity of the board member actively obstructing her procedural rights, the complainant directly asked the respondent, "Are you an attorney?" As captured unequivocally on the complainant's body-worn camera video evidence, Respondent Michael Kerwin answered, "No." Respondent Michael Kerwin is, in fact, a licensed attorney in the state of New York. The respondent's statement to the complainant was not a mere misrepresentation, clerical error, or passive omission of his legal status, it was unequivocally a deliberate lie. The respondent's intent was to affirmatively deceive a member of the public and conceal his licensure to evade the stringent ethical obligations required of an attorney under the New York Rules of Professional Conduct, specifically while engaging in the hostile suppression of a citizen's constitutional rights.